Hello everybody, it's Professor Rich and welcome to my Masterclass on the Schwa. This video is for pre-intermediate to advanced students, so I'm going to speak quite slow. But that doesn't mean that this video isn't useful for you, because the Schwa is very important in English. So, what is the Schwa? The Schwa is the sound It's the most common sound in the English language, and it's so important that we have a name for it. The Schwa. How do you make this sound, first of all? Well, I think to make the Schwa, first it's easy to learn this sound. This sound is not the Schwa, it's a longer sound. This sound is, relax your face, look stupid, bird, word. So that is that sound. And the Schwa is just a short version of that sound. So we go and the Schwa, What's the most common word in the English language? The most common word in the English language is the. Here's an example, 2 words using the Schwa. The computer. The computer. How many times do I use the Schwa in that utterance? The computer. How many times? The computer. 3 times. There are 4 vowel sounds, and 3 of those sounds are the Schwa. The computer. Notice that the Schwa is not stressed. The computer. Pew is stressed. Pew. But the Schwa is never stressed. The computer. So look at the word level. Level has 2 syllables. Level. The first syllable is stressed. Level. Level. The second syllable is weak. It's unstressed, and it's a Schwa. We would never say level, because we don't stress the Schwa. We also don't say level, because the second syllable is unstressed, and very often when a syllable is unstressed in English, it either becomes the Schwa, or the short I sound, which is I, and I. Very often in British English, if we have ER, OR, and sometimes AR at the end of words, we use the Schwa for that, like teacher, actor, computer. Teacher. So the schwa is often used for that too. The schwa is also used for something called weak forms. So what's a weak form? Look at this. Can I have a cup of tea? Can I have a cup of tea? Let me say that slow. Can I have a cup of tea? Notice, I don't say, can I have a cup of tea? Can I have a cup of tea? I don't say that. That's incorrect pronunciation. That's what we call frozen English. And it's very, very formal, very rare, and quite archaic. Correct pronunciation is, can I have a cup of tea? Or even, can I have a cup of tea? So a weak form is a form of a word, often an auxiliary or a preposition, and it's a form which is unstressed and which often contains a schwa. So we have can, and the weak form is kun. And we have I, and the weak form is And then the next word, have, that's the main verb. So that word is stressed. So we have can I have, and can I have a cup of, so of and of tea. Can I have a cup of tea? Can I have a cup of tea? So that's weak forms. Another example could be, have you seen this film? Have you seen this film? In this case, have is an auxiliary verb. So instead of have, we say have. Instead of you, we say you. Have you seen this film? 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 And there we have the schwa. The glorious schwa. I think it's interesting to look at some place names in the UK to see how the schwa is used. Now, you probably don't really care about how to say place names in the UK, but it's interesting to see just how powerful the schwa is. Look at this place. Do you know how to say this? You say Leicester, Leicester, Leicester. How about this? Cheshire, 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 Cheshire. How about this? Shropshire. And this? Oxfordshire. So not Oxfordshire, but Oxfordshire. So notice how we use the schwa. The schwa is very powerful, very important, and it's a great thing to master. I hope this video has been useful. Comments below, suggestions below, like the video on YouTube or dislike the video on YouTube if you're one of those people. That's all I've got to say. So, as always, catch you later.